One had better die fighting against injustice than to die like a dog or a rat in a trap. The way to right wrongs is to turn the light of truth upon them. Subscribe our channel for more quotes. A Winchester rifle should have a place of honor in every black home, and it should be used for that protection which the law refuses to give. If Southern white men are not careful, they will overreach themselves and public sentiment will have a reaction. A conclusion will then be reached which will be very damaging to the moral reputation of their women. The matter came up for judicial investigation, but as might have been expected, the white people concluded it was unnecessary to wait the result of the investigation, that it was preferable to hang the accused first and try him afterward. Virtue knows no color line, and the chivalry which depends upon complexion of skin and texture of hair can command no honest respect. Burning and torture here lasts but a little while, but if I die with a lie on my soul, I shall be tortured forever. I am innocent. Eternal vigilance is the price of liberty, and it does seem to me that notwithstanding all these social agencies and activities there is not that vigilance which should be exercised in the preservation of our rights. In nearly all communities wife-beating is punishable with a fine, and in no community is it made a felony. There can be no possible belief that these people were inspired by any consuming zeal to vindicate God's law against miscegenationists of the most practical sort. The woman was a willing partner in the victim's guilt, and being of the superior race must naturally have been more guilty. Lee Walker, colored man, accused of raping white women, in jail here, will be taken out and burned by whites tonight. Can you send Miss Ida Wells to write it up? The shorter Negro stood gazing at the horrible death of his brother without flinching. 5 minutes later he was also hanged. Then these lynchers went quietly away and the bodies of the woman and 3 men were taken out and buried with as little ceremony as men would bury hogs. Negro, and also that which was used to lead him from the jail, were eagerly sought by relic hunters. They almost fought for a chance to cut off a piece of rope. And in an incredibly short time both ropes had disappeared and were scattered in the pockets of the crowd in sections of from an inch to 6 inches long. Others of the relic hunters remained until the ashes cooled to obtain such ghastly relics as the teeth, nails, and bits of charred skin of the immolated victim of his own lust. Lynched for no offense. Perhaps the most characteristic feature of this record of lynch law for the year 1893, is the remarkable fact that 5 human beings were lynched, and that the matter was considered of so little importance that the powerful press bureaus of the country did not consider the matter of enough importance to ascertain the causes for which they were hanged. The miscegenation laws of the South only operate against the legitimate union of the races. They leave the white man free to seduce all the colored girls he can, but it is death to the colored man who yields to the force and advances of a similar attraction in white women. White men lynch the offending Afro-American, not because he is a despoiler of virtue, but because he succumbs to the smiles of white women.